Harry, I guess there was the chance you could fly all this way and sit on the bench and you go, oh, that was a good game, I watched it, but you actually got on for a really big slab of the game. And can you talk us through what you felt out there?
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose that was almost the most nerve-wracking thing that you come all this way, and a lot of luck was involved in me being in the position of being on the bench, but getting on the field was a whole other thing. And I remember sitting on the bench and thinking to myself, I've probably got about 15, 20 minutes before I've got to kind of start actually thinking about the mental side of jumping onto the field. But it was a couple of seconds later that I found myself heading the scrum, and kind of just went from there as a bit of a blur.
How was that as an initiation, just straight into it?
Yeah, very good, very good. I think that was probably the best way I could have asked to get on the field. It's something I love, something that, and also it's a lot less running than if it was a line out or something. So yeah, it was nice to jump on there, get the scrum, and get amongst the boys, I suppose, as the forward pack welcomed me out when I got out there, and it was pretty special.
And how did you find the scrum battle in general?
Yeah, it was very good. I think for a first hit out, and obviously really fresh combinations between myself, Geordie, Ulysses and Taniela Tupou. I think we got our connections well. For the little prep that we did have, we've got things that we need to work on. Obviously not ideal that we had that collapse penalty early on, but to be able to bounce back from that, have a really strong scrum, especially with only 7 men for 10 minutes of that game. I was pretty happy with that.
Just your thoughts on the Pumas next week. Obviously, the bulk of them are Hargreaves guys, but how do you think they'll be a different kettle of fish to the Box?
Well, I suppose they play a pretty electric brand of footy. That's not to say that South Africa aren't capable of that, but tonight we had there's a lot of set piece battle and very stop start. Whereas the Pumas, they'll throw the ball around. They'll want to keep the ball in play. They can sting you from anywhere. So for us, nothing really changes except for being wary of that. The game will be different, but in terms of our preparation, I imagine it's going to be very much the same.
What's the mood like in the sheds after a game like that? Being in the mix at half time and then falling away, I guess.
Oh, look, there's a lot of belief within the team, and I think coming into half time, being so unfortunate with a few of those tries that we missed out on, and we knew that we were well and truly in the battle. So the mood was the mood was great coming back out. The intent was there the whole 80 minutes. As I could see on the bench, and especially when I came on, you could feel it. I think things just didn't go our way. It's to be expected in that first hit out. South Africa were really clinical. They played very well and took their opportunities well. But for those parts of the game where we did hold good amounts of momentum and stringing good phases together and creating great opportunities, I think it shows a lot of promise for this group going forward.
Check mentioned in the press that he thought Taylor's yellow was a little harsh. How is the first game, and did you have to rally around him? I mean, it was quite a big moment.
Oh, look, he's a very strong-minded bloke. He's bounced back from it pretty well. I'm sure he's a bit disappointed, that he wasn't able to be on the field for those 10 minutes. But when we got him back out there, he definitely made up for it. Obviously, it's up to the referees to have their discretion around those kinds of things. It was obviously hurt losing him, but I think especially within the forward pack, to be seven men, a man down for 10 minutes of that game against a very strong forward pack, it was good to see our resilience there.
The yarn of how you found out the Schnitzel story has taken a leg of its own. How has that been for you, and what are you mate saying about that story?
Well, I'm hoping to get a few free schnitzels out of it. That's the first thing. But I'm hoping they rename it the Harry Johnson-Holmes Thursday night schnitzels and all that. So Tuesday night schnitzels.
Every night.
Exactly. I reckon it should be $8 every night. No, it's going to make the Lord Dudley Hotel a pretty special place for me, and it's going to make Tuesday night schnitzels an even more special occasion. It was such a bizarre story, but it's some of the sweetest life stories always come from bizarre beginnings. So yeah, pretty happy with how it all goes. Wouldn't change a thing.
How did you attack the anthem? Is it trying to sing it well or loud or?
Yeah, went deep, not too baritone. Didn't tap into the falsetto at all. Just kept it steady. Bit of vibrato. Curtly Beale was next to me. He's pretty good. I hadn't heard him belting out something like that in a while. So yeah, Kaysan actually, he does a pretty good Kaysan. But no, in terms of the anthem, it was incredible. To be standing in a line of blokes of such calibre, it was something that I never could really envision until I was really there. So pretty stoked with how it went. I didn't think I went too bad either.